Good morning and welcome to El Paisano News. I am Charles Flores.
And I'm Sabrina Torres.
Concerns continue to rise about the influx of migrants arriving at the southwest border of the U.S. According to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, there have been over 460,000 individuals apprehended by the Border Control between October and April, with demographic categories of unaccompanied children, family units, and single adults. The reported monthly numbers began to wane to under 50,000 during the winter months, but the CBP reported a spike from over 47,000 to more than 92,000 individuals from January to March in their monthly reports. This year, the month of April more than doubled the monthly total from that of last year, resulting in nearly 99,000 arrests. Although 2019 is halfway through its course, the total number of arrests has passed its predecessor, and the number of apprehensions does not look to be declining anytime soon. National concerns have flared for the U.S. The UN have raised concerns about potential human rights violations within the U.S. The Trump administration has not answered the 13 requests for investigations by the UN rapporteurs, who are experts that act as watchers over poverty, freedom of justice, and migration issues of other countries. Nor has the administration proposed an invitation of their own since Trump first took office in January 2017. Major concerns turned into official complaints by the UN pertaining to the death of a 7-year-old Guatemalan girl at the southwest border. For more information, we turn to Sabrina Torres.
Thank you, Charles. When a 16-year-old boy finally reached the United States, he fell ill and died. He is the third Guatemalan child to die in federal custody in the past 5 months. The boy, who has not been identified, had been detained at an Office of Refugee Resettlement Shelter. He died Tuesday at a Texas Children's Hospital after being hospitalized for several days, federal officials said. His death highlights the trying journey that many Central American children experience in their attempts to enter the United States and the health issues that could arise while they are trying to pass. Autopsies of 2 other Guatemalan children showed they died from infections that progressed into sepsis. Sepsis occurs when the chemicals released in the bloodstream to fight an infection trigger inflammation throughout the body. This can cause a cascade of changes that damage multiple organ systems, leading them to fail sometimes, even resulting in death. Another child, Jacqueline, died from a bacterial infection known as streptococcal sepsis. According to the autopsy report from the medical examiner's office in El Paso, Texas, the deaths of Jacqueline and Felipe called attention to a real issue, leading to the congressional hearings and immigration authorities to order an increase of medical checks for children in custody. Homeland Security and CBP officials announced a series of new procedures, including secondary medical checks on all children with a focus on children under age 10. CBP began reviewing its policies in December with a focus on the care and custody of children under 10, both at intake and beyond 24 hours in custody. The agency said the U.S. Coast Guard Medical Corps was asked to assess CBP's medical programs and recommend improvements, while the Defense Department was asked to provide additional medical professionals. The Office of Refugee Resettlement reported that more than half of the children migrating from Guatemala to the U.S. was 37%, their ages being between 15 and 16, also including kids as young as 7 and 8-year-olds who have lost their lives crossing unattended. And now we go to Courtney for more on some sports news.
Thanks, Sabrina. Unfortunate news for Dodgers fans out there. 22-year-old pitcher Julio Urias was arrested Monday night on suspicion of domestic violence. His girlfriend is suspected to believed to be the victim. The two were shopping at the Beverly Center at 7:30 p.m. when authorities were called to the scene. He was jailed and later released on $20,000 bail. Urias has since been placed on administrative leave and removed from the Dodgers roster, while Major League Baseball Association further investigates the incident. The Dodgers have been prospecting either JT Chargois of Oklahoma City or Caleb Ferguson to fill Urias' spot. And here is Cassandra with some entertainment news.
Beauty guru James Charles has the biggest downfall in YouTube history. Coachella weekend, YouTube star James Charles posted an ad for a vitamin supplement which struck a nerve with another YouTuber, Tati Westbrook. Tati is responsible for helping launch James' career, helping him with brand deals, contracts, and even boosting his YouTube revenue from $900 to $25,000 per video. Tati is the owner of a supplement brand called Halo Beauty, so naturally when James promoted her rival company to his 15 million followers, she felt betrayed. Over the weekend, she posted a 45-minute video titled Bye Sister, going into detail about the abusive behavior James has displayed over the years. One being trying to manipulate straight males into engaging in homosexual activities. When confronted, his reply was, "It doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity." Since the video has been posted, he has lost millions of subscribers, making his channel the fastest and biggest downfall in YouTube history. I'm Cassandra Cabral, signing off for El Paisano News.